Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is Proverbs 238. The title of the proverb today is, Do as I say, not as I do. Okay, let's take a look at the note here. If someone says, do as I say, not as I do, one is telling someone to take one's advice. Model oneself after one's preaching, what I'm preaching to you, even if one sometimes does the opposite. Some say it is used as a way of apologizing for acting hypocritical. Yeah, when you're a hypocrite, it actually means that you tell somebody you should act this way, but you yourself don't do it. Or that people are not perfect and make mistakes. Okay. Well, of course, it is always best to, lead by example. And this way, people are more likely to follow you, especially children. But, we know in life not everybody is perfect, so some situations may come up where even some parents may be saying, do as I say, not as I do. Okay, so let's continue here. The origin of this proverb, as it is written today, dates back to the mid-1600s, so that's still pretty far, in a book called Table Talk by John Selden. Here is the quote. Preachers say, do as I say, not as I do. So that's the line that he had in his book. The earliest citation, which is still quite close, comes from the Decameron by Boccaccio in 1350. This is a famous novel at that time. Here is his quote. Do as we say and not as we do. Okay. All right. And anyway, we got 3 examples to cover this. In the 1990s, after the Monica Lewinsky scandal, there was a political cartoon of Bill Clinton giving advice to his daughter. Yeah, I do remember this. I remember this at that time. His daughter, Chelsea, I guess she was just around the age where she was starting to date. And, I guess the political cartoonists, they couldn't help themselves. They made a cartoon like this where they have Bill Clinton looking at, supposedly Chelsea and the boyfriend there and saying, do as I say, not as I do. Because, of course, he just, had that sexual scandal with Monica Lewinsky. Okay, anyway, let's look at number 2 here. I know mommy sometimes does that. Mommy is wrong. So this is like a mother teaching the kids, but the kid might have said, well, don't you do that? Do as I say, not as I do. Okay, good. Or number 3 here. Just because I smoke doesn't mean you should. Your father, sometimes fathers speak this way. They'll say your father like in the third person when they're talking about themselves. Your father regrets he ever started this dirty habit. I tried to quit this addiction, but I failed. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay, anyway. I hope you got it. I hope it was informative. I hope it's food for thought. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.